The ongoing Dr. Osahon Enabulele's Foundation intra-local government debates culminated in Edo South senatorial district with a visit to Oriawa local government area of the state.
You started off about a month ago in Edo South here where you belong, and we have done 6 local government areas in Edo South. Today is the concluding competition of the Edo South schools.
The debate started with speakers from Osahon Grammar School slugging it out with their counterparts from LGA Comprehensive College.
My name is Divine. I'm here to support the motion which says that should secondary school students share in taking responsibility for Edo State development.
The chief speaker of Osahon Grammar School was resolute in her position, insisting that students have an indispensable role to play in Edo State development.
The development of any society is a collective effort that requires the participation of all its members, including the youth. Edo State, role of secondary school students contributing to the growth and development should not be overlooked. Although they are still young and in the process of learning, they can and should contribute to the growth and development in ways that are appropriate and meaningful.
The chief speaker from LGA Comprehensive College vehemently opposed the motion on ground of lack of experience and maturity.
In this situation, reality presents several compelling arguments against this involvement when trust such a significant undertaking to individuals who are susceptible and still in the formative stages of their lives, undergoing their education and lacking practical experience to make informed decisions. Firstly, students in their very nature lack practical experience and maturity to make informed decisions regarding development issues. Secondly, they are vulnerable to manipulation by external forces with their own agendas. Politically motivated individuals can exploit the interest of students for development for their own interest. And students can as well be twisted into doing what they don't want to do, potentially leading to biased decision making. Thirdly, potentials for mismanagement and inefficiency. Involving secondary school students in state development projects can lead to mismanagement, inefficiency, and even misuse of resources.
Next round of the debate was between Girls Model Secondary School, Abudu, and St. Thomas Aquinas School, Abudu, with the speaker, Girls Model Secondary School, opening the floor in support of the motion. She used a rhetorical question to advance and support her stance on why students must be allowed to participate actively in the development of Edo State.
Students can bring fresh representative and innovative ideas to address local challenges to improve their communities. Students participate in community service, volunteer of outreach programs that will benefit their communities. Students learn about their rights and responsibility in community development. Students feel empowered to make a difference in their community. For example, we as model students have contributed into our community. They're cleaning our school environment down to the market.
Her counterpart from St. Thomas Aquinas Catholic School, Abudu, argues that secondary school students do not possess the requisite skills needed to carry out the warranted task of development.
Involving secondary school students in various development requires a lot of extensive supervision, safety protocols, and logistic support, which has strained existing resources. Furthermore, secondary school students might be vulnerable to manipulation and exploitation by politicians or other influential persons. These schools undermine their development. It is crucial to protect them from such influence and ensure that their development are guided by their best interests.
The debate became more fierce when the supporting speakers from both schools emerged to give credence to the views expressed by the chief speakers.
By involving students, Edo State can tap into their creativity and enthusiasm, potential ultimately contributing to sustainable development. The benefits of this help to shape future leaders who are committed to the well-being of Edo State and responsibility among young citizens. If we decide to leave the development responsibility to the government, how do we grow or progress in this archaic method? I leave this question for my opponent to answer.
For the following reason, firstly, secondary school students are minors and may not fully understand the complexities of state development. Secondly, state development primarily lies on government and other stakeholders such as businesses and civic society. In addition, secondary school students focus on their education rather than to carry the burdens of state development. Furthermore, secondary school students may not have the necessary resources or platform to effectively contribute to state development. Lastly, I would like to ask my opponent, what specific growth or benefits do you envision for secondary school students, and how do they balance this responsibility with their academic obligations? With this few points of mine, I hope I've been able to convince you and not to confuse you that secondary school students are not the one that should be responsible for those state development.
With the debate over, the judges put heads together to decide who wears the crown among the four schools.
The best for the debate in Oreo is a signature.
Where are the others? Congratulations.
I had this inspiration that, bro, stand up, like this could be an opportunity for your school, and most especially for you being an individual. So like all I said, everything I did, I wrote it countless countless, like I really did. And again, one of the vital things that helped me is that I spoke both understanding, like I didn't cram my words. Everything I said, I know the meaning of it. I know the meaning of each and every word I said. I know it and I understood it.
Girls Model School took second position, leaving St. Thomas Aquinas with third and Osa Grammar School fourth respectively.
Still tried my best and I still say I feel happy and amazing, and I thank the founder of this great debate for creating an opportunity like this. I would like just appreciate him and say a very big thank you.
Well, I had stage fright, but this debate helps me to know what being in front of a crowd feels like. It helps me to develop, to strategize, and also to know how to put my words to be courageous. I'm very grateful. They made it a very great opportunity for us, and I'm very happy to be a participant of this competition.
The brain behind the debate, Dr. Osahon Enabulele, is highly impressed with the performances of the students.
Of course, we think that from what we have seen today, it is evident that irrespective of the outcome of this debate, we see people who are really in the future going to lead us well and lead us aright. I want to congratulate you for all you've done. Because the whole idea is to see how we can get to the people that are the roots and be sure that everybody is carried along.
While also extending his warm appreciation to the leadership of the local government for their support, Dr. Osahon Enabulele explains that the foundation has come to stay. He notes that the debate, which is in tandem with the educational trust of the NGO, remains indispensable to reignite the young mind's values and intellectual capacity.
I also want to especially thank them, the Oregon local government, for the support and assistance and facilitation of this debate contest today. We thought we had seen the best, but Oregon again has shown that they are also very much in the race. And I want to assure you that we will take this forward even in our future engagements.
The chairman of the local government, Daniel Sarime, was in attendance by proxy.
First of all, I want to thank our doctor, Osahon. I want to thank you, sir. Thank you for this occasion. Thank you for this school that you have brought here. So you don't judge the book by the cover. You can see that Oriomo is very great. My chairman said I should thank you very well for coming here. He said he look forward to seeing you in person. So he's very happy for you to be here. Even when I was sitting closer to you, I never knew you anyone.
As the ceremony draws to a close, the participants all received certificates of participation.
As you know, it is a statewide debate competition. 126 schools are in section, and we intend to complete it. We need to make the point that Dr. Osahon Enabulele is funding this from his own pocket, which demonstrates his commitment to the development of Edo State, especially Edo youth, building leadership excellence, and helping our kids to expand their minds and horizons in research, development, and intellectual horizons. So that point must be noted, because this is a responsibility of patriotism, unsung patriotism. But it is time Edo people should take note that one young Edo man is doing this kind of grave job it's time Edo people should take note. So we are moving on. We are very happy with the performance so far in Edo South. Edo North and Edo Central would prove to even be better. We hope so, before we move on to the senatorial stages.
With the visits to Oriomo, the ongoing debate competition comes to an end in Edo South Senatorial District. Next is Edo Central and subsequently Edo North. Jude Aweke, reporting for VOS TV News Benin.